Hello everyone, my name is Skyjack and welcome to Watch Dogs Legion. I've decided to play this game because I wanted to compare the real places to the ones recreated in the game. The first one is gonna be probably the one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, really. This is where you come out of the Westminster tube station, and this is Big Ben, straight away. I remember the first time I've been here. The memories of seeing that in real life is just incredible. I'm gonna put pictures up so you can see how it really looks like. Also, I stood on this bridge here and I took a selfie like that. I think it's incredible. Right opposite, we can see London Eye. It's a big wheel by the Thames. You can go inside and admire the views. The amount of detail is just incredible. This game is set in post-Brexit fictional city of London. Kind of futuristic, drones flying around, a lot of garbage. I mean, real-life London is not as dirty as the game portrays. You can see all this garbage on the ground. I took this picture here. It's incredible. It's incredible when you can go to places where you actually visit it in real life, and it's just... I never lived in London, but I've been there a few times, and it's just amazing that I can go there anytime I want playing a video game, and it looks pretty much the same. I mean, if you look at the map of this town, of the city, it's much more compact because they wanted to put as many things as they can, and it's not really possible to recreate the whole London. They had to delete a few streets here and there. But overall, you can get a pretty decent... I'm gonna take this back. You can get pretty decent recreation and pretty good feel of how London looks and feels. Once again, we're going through Parliament. This is called Elizabeth Tower now. The Big Ben is the bell inside. You can see all the propaganda here because it's just a video game and it's kind of futuristic. I can't stop looking at this. It's just mesmerizing. Okay, not far from Big Ben and the Parliament, we can go straight here, and it's gonna take us to Trafalgar Square. Here we can see Nelson's column. Again, it's a recreation of like protest. I was standing right here and I took a picture. Standing right here. We can see the clock tower over there, and here is the Trafalgar Square. You can actually hijack a drone so you can have a look from above. Okay, another location really close to Trafalgar Square is Leicester Square. In Leicester Square, they have movie premieres. Wherever there is a movie premiere in London, this is where it is. Obviously, you know, it's a lot. This is a fictional London, so it's not as dirty. It's not as demolished or whatever. If there's a movie premiere in London, this is the theater where they do it. In real life, it's called Odeon. And this is the theater where they have movie premieres. You can see all these barriers here. And there's a little park. If you make your way from Leicester Square, not far, we can make our way to Piccadilly Circus. And fun fact, if you look here, actually, this is the sign where I was standing and I took this picture. It's incredible that they recreated the sign. This is so random. And this picture is from like 2013. I was literally standing right here. It's just, it blows my mind how much detail there are here. And also, another one of the most recognizable places in London, Piccadilly Circus. In real life, it's so much more crowded. But now, in current day, there's pandemic going on, so probably not many people are around. So it's kind of accurate. As I said before, it's so much more compact. There is so much more space in real life here between these buildings, but I don't know, they decided to do that to save space. And this is what it looks like. Let me just hijack this drone so we can have a look from the above. And here we are. I played this game so many times, but whenever I'm walking down the street, I always find something new. Because there are so many details. If you play the game for the first time, it's impossible to spot all the details. They recreated London very, very accurately. Obviously, some of the streets are missing. If you want to go to Soho area, they actually cut this bit out because here should be Soho. There isn't. And right now, I want to go to the place where the Queen lives. It's called Buckingham Palace. Not a problem. And here we are. It's amazing how in London there's always so much traffic, and driving in here is just not that hard. Here we are at Buckingham Palace, everyone. Say hello to the Queen. Whenever you see a news coverage or TV people, they always stand right here. Hello and welcome from Buckingham Palace. So this is the place where they... Yeah, let's get a little closer. Look at that. Look at the amount of detail. I love it. And just because this is a video game, so you can be literally anyone, we can actually go and enter the palace gardens. You couldn't normally do that because you would get shot, unless you go to the museum, where it's open to the public. But right now, we can literally go anywhere. I'm gonna show you where the Queen hosts her dinner parties in the garden. And here is Buckingham Palace from the back. Okay, so this is what Buckingham Palace gardens look like. Right now I want to go to St. Paul's Cathedral. Let's see if I remember how to get there. At least I hope I do. Oh, I can see the dome from here. And here we are, City of London, St. Paul's Cathedral.
My mistake.
Okay, let's cross the road. And let's see it from the perspective. Yes. Here we are. St. Paul's Cathedral. You know what? Let's steal a double-decker. We're in London. And right now, I want to take you to Tower Hill. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Get out of my way, people. It's just great. You can't do that in real life. You can't hijack. I mean, you could, but you could go to jail. See how the map is so much more compact? It took us no time to get from St. Paul's Cathedral to the Tower Hill. Tower of London, everyone. And also, the Tower Bridge. Here we are. This is where the Tower Bridge really is. If you haven't been, again, I highly recommend. And Tower of London right here. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Camden. Obviously, it's not as dirty, but it's very artistic in real life. I'm gonna put some pictures up so you can have an idea. This market is actually here. It's incredible. And this Camden Market. Here we are. There's a picture up on the screen.
Right, let's find out what's it's then.
I love this game. For any Harry Potter fan, we are now at King's Cross Station. This is where platform 9 3/4 is. And actually, in real life, if you go inside, there actually is something just for the fans. They've put a little platform 9 3/4. Unfortunately, you can't go inside right now because the game doesn't allow us. But if you go inside in real life, near the front, you can see platform 9 3/4. St. Pancras International. It's just across the street. Beautiful. Let me just drive around a bit so you get an idea and have the feel of how the city looks and how it's been recreated. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.